I would argue that the real challenge for history museums is not trying to figure out, do we embrace controversy? Because to be honest, if you do history, you embrace controversy. I think the real challenge is to find ways to help the public embrace ambiguity. In some ways, it is the fact that we want the public not to look for simple answers to complex questions. We want the public to find nuance and those shades of gray. And to find that nuance and that complexity means that we as museums have to think differently about how we engage the public. We have to think about what is the best way to master the exhibition narrative. And in some ways, the notion of embracing ambiguity really, in my mind, is where the greatest learning occurs. It's also where the greatest danger is. But it's really where museums can be of value. Because I would argue one of the challenges of museums is to figure out, as a history museum, how are you of value? On the one hand, you're of value by preserving this wonderful cultural patrimony. You're of value by doing interesting exhibitions. But you're really of value if you provide the public with a useful and usable past. If you begin to see history as a weapon or a tool, depending upon how I feel, to help change America, there is no doubt that the only reason you do history is to make America better. So figure out, how do you incorporate that in the work you do in the museum?